core exercise is the ball crunch. Sitting on the ball, I'm going to step forward and roll onto my back. And I'm just going to cross my hands on my chest. And using my core, I'm going to lift up and then back. Now you want this movement to be slow and controlled. Breathing out as you crunch forward and in as you go back. And then step back. This exercise is the 2-arm dumbbell row. Standing with feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend my knees slightly and hinge at the hip. And from this position, I'm simply going to pull the weight back and bring it back forward. Breathing out as I pull back and in as I pull forward. Back straight, core activated. And the next exercise is a reverse lunge to balance. For this exercise, I'm going to step back to a lunge position and come back up, lifting at a 90 degrees to balance. Stepping back to a lunge and lifting up 90 degrees to a balance position. Breathing out as I step back and in as I step back forward. Core activated, back. Next exercise is the supine reverse crunch. I'm going to lay flat on my back, hands beside me, palms flat on the ground. I'm going to lift my legs to 90 degrees from my hips. And from my hips, I'm going to lift upwards using my core to lift me. Exercise is a plank with reverse row. I already have my dumbbells in my hand at shoulder width apart. I'm going to get into the plank position. Back straight, core already activated. From this position, I'm going to lift to a row and back down. And lift to a row and back down. Lift to a row and back down. The next exercise is a supine chest press, immediately followed by a ball chest press. I'm going to get down on the floor. You can use a bench for this exercise as well. So you lay down flat on your back with the dumbbells right above you and press and back. Press, breathing out and breathing in as you come back. And this will be immediately followed by the ball chest press, which I'm going to roll on my back on the ball, bringing the barbells to shoulder level. I'm going to press up, breathing out and in while they come back down. Breathing out while I push up and in while I bring the bar back down. Again, core is activated and these movements are slow and controlled. The next exercise is a squat touchdown to overhead press, immediately followed by a single leg touchdown to overhead press. So I'm going to start with the squats with the barbells in my hand, feet shoulder width apart, core activated, hip tilted forward. I'm going to get down into a squat, curl, and come up to an overhead press. squats to about 90 degrees, curl as I come up to an overhead press. I'm going to breathe in as I squat to 90 degrees and breathe out as I pull up to an overhead press. And this will be immediately followed by a single leg touchdown to overhead press. And so for the single leg touchdown to the overhead press, this was done last week during the stabilization workout. On one leg, I'm going to bend forward to touch down and then come back up and press up with the barbell. This exercise is going to be for the tricep. It is a supine dumbbell tricep extension. Now you could lay on a bench to do this, but I'm going to demonstrate on the floor. Laying on the floor with my back flat on the ground and my barbells in my hand. I have my elbow at about 90 degrees, and I'm going to start at this position and extend my arms straight. Breathing in while I come down to about 90 degrees and breathing out as I extend my hands straight. Breathing in as I come to 90 degrees and out as I extend my arms straight. This exercise is going to be immediately followed by the stabilization exercise, which I'm going to do on the ball. This exercise is the prone tricep extension on the ball. From this position,